Hello, board members. How we doing this lovely Action Tuesday? Well, I hope. As it is Action Tuesday, we have got to return to the world of Bloodborne, where I'm going to be attempting to fight my least favorite boss in the whole module. They are incredibly sporadic. They have lots of area of effect attacks. They might at this point also be able to just like one-shot me. I'm not exactly sure when I'm supposed to come and fight this boss like organically. I mean, you can come and start fighting this boss I think as soon as you get past Bloodstarved Beast, I think is when you start being able to like technically go and fight this other boss after Bloodstarved Beast, but I don't know when you're supposed to from a perspective of leveling and HP numbers and all that jazz. So we'll see what actually happens. I'm gonna slam my face into it for about an hour, and if I can't get it done in about an hour's worth of work, then we have other options. So it's not like I can only do this. There's some other stuff we can go do. There's technically two story bosses we can do, and maybe a third thing. I don't remember exactly now. We might be able to go do if this doesn't work out, which is fine. It's still going to happen. We're still going to get the Bloodborne in here, though. All right. But yes, with the Bloodborne last time on Bloodborne, we had made our way into, I think it's called Hidden Village. And we had kind of done some exploring around there, picking up all the weird items, the new weapon that we got. I'm gonna need a, oh, we got a hat request. What's the hat request? Most murdery hat? Ooh, that's always subjective, isn't it? That's a little subjective. The most murdery hat. Ooh, that's a good question. The most murdery hat. Oh, you know what? That one's kind of a horror-themed hat. Hold on. This is technically horror-themed. It's part of a Halloween costume I got, I think, literally 20 years ago at this point. That's if it fits. Oh god. It's too tight, team. It's too tight. Hold on. Let me get on camera so you can watch my pain. If I've learned one thing, it's the internet loves to watch other people's pain. With my long hair. Ugh. Veto on police hat? No, it's not a police hat. It's a murder clown hat. It's a murder clown hat, everybody. Say hello to Murder Clown. I don't know if you can tell. It's got the little skulls on it because it's supposed to be part of a horror outfit. Stunning, yeah. Just imagine this running at you with like a bloody hatchet or baseball bat or cleaver or whatever. Maybe like a really heavily modified like murder doll, something like that. But yeah, last time on the Bloodborne, we'd gone to the Unseen Village and I kind of wandered around, picked up all the stuff down there. A deck of bloody cards. I mean, I do own throwing cards. I could murder someone with throwing cards. I have throwing cards. I could bring those to the office sometime. I do own throwing cards. Like, I mean, sharpened metal, like, actual will hurt people if hit with throwing metal cards. So yeah, murder cards, I could definitely pull that off. Surely all cards are throwing cards if you just throw them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually have literally sharpened metal squares that have like a playing card etched on the front of them and colored and stuff. I might actually have two sets now that I think about it, but I have at least one good set. As I've talked about, I was and continue to be a bit of a heathen. I have a throwing phone. You have one of the legendary 1990 Nokias that will like fight God and maybe win. Yeah, old Nokia. Yeah, see, Kane gets it. But yeah, so we went to the Unseen Village. We collected all the stuff in the Unseen Village, I think, at this point. Showed off this weapon, which is obviously not what we're going to be using, as it's not nearly fancy enough. We also picked up this thing, which is more of a science tool than it is a a fancy weapon, though it is fun. It is a lightning mace, which, you know, nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned lightning mace. No, I just did that thing where you throw the thing in the wrong hand. Oh, I gotcha, yeah. You meant to throw away your cup in your right hand and you accidentally threw your phone in the left hand? I gotcha, I gotcha. I gotcha. Meant to throw Mochi his toy, threw in my phone instead, and he called the animal cruelty squad and told them that you were throwing phones. Alright, but we'll go back to our actual primary weapon that we're using, our threaded cane. As I've warned you all, that this boss is my least favorite boss in the whole module. I would literally fight any other boss over this one. He actually has modules on my phone. Oh, do you have that cute little one where, like, stuff just, like, crawls across the screen and he bats at it? That one's always cute. I've seen a lot of videos of that. It's like... Yes, okay, it's like basically Cat Fruit Ninja, but, like, with bugs and, like, fish and stuff. It's like a koi pond or, like, bugs on a log. He likes the bats and the fish. Bats, really? I feel like bats aren't something cats... Despite the names being kind of similar, I don't feel like bats are something cats run into that often, but I guess they could be. Took my break... Wait, what? Took my break calling my exchange. Think I noticed an incorrect fee assigned to my account. But last time this happened, they compensated me the fee plus a small bonus. Oh, well that's good. Let's see if you can make some bank error in your favor stonks. For those who don't have any idea what I'm talking about. Alright. But yeah, there's not really anything else I need to do here. We need to just kind of go and do this. I do need healing syringes, actually, now that I look at it. No, we did the... Oh yeah, that was the other thing we did. We went and finished up Henwick... We started and finished Henwick Charnel. Got the tool, put the things in our brain. I only have a couple of them. There's like 2 other things I need to do. Oh, Hyperion... It's not jail. Hypogean Guile. That's where we need to go. And yes, I had a small stroke. And yes, that's why I said it that way. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We gotta go fight the boss I hate so much. Alright. We can never live together, Saltier. Too much of that, and I'd tape your mouth shut. Of what? Eating like 3 or 4 of them at a time instead of 1 at a time? Oh god, you can't watch me eat popcorn then. I attack popcorn like an animal attacks like its first food in a week. He might like that? Listen. I don't think there's any amount of that I could explain on camera. No, no comment. Eating like a weirdo, you weirdo? Yes, that is a problem I absolutely have. You should watch the absolute atrocity I commit on popcorn. Popcorn is definitely one of those things where I look like a wild animal is just getting their first meal in a week. I'm just like, there's just popcorn all over my face, it's all over my clothes, my hands are covered in popcorn. It's gross. I've had people comment on how crazy it is when I eat popcorn. I was driving with people, it was like the daughter of a coworker, and they were behind me in a different car, and I had a bag of popcorn I bought at the grocery store before everything started, and I was eating it on the way, and I got out of the car, and like one of them is like, wow, what were you eating? I'm like, popcorn. I'm like, you really like popcorn, don't you? And I'm like, yes, I do. So, oh yeah, I forgot, we also went and met the nun church clothing person down here. We'll have to come back for her at another date. M&M buttery popcorn with regular M&Ms. I've heard of this. I think I tried it one time, but I didn't care for how particularly sticky the M&Ms made my hands. I think overall, flavor-wise, it was good, but I don't think I cared for the Skinny Pop. Skinny Pop's some good stuff. Skinny Pop is some good stuff. It's not quite the same as movie popcorn, because I think the movie popcorn's a little bit fresher, right? It is good stuff, and I will absolutely destroy a bag of Skinny popcorn. Okay, so I need you to go that way, and then that's the trick, and then we gun over right over here. Now I want popcorn. I mean, I kind of always want popcorn. So these are the 2, like, ow. These are the 2, like, I don't know, guards to the prison that I've just kind of been not wanting to deal with. Oh, I didn't go get healing potions. Okay, that's fine. But this is the way to the boss fight over here. It's kind of across from that room. It's not the one we started in because we had to go upstairs and then go into that next room with all the regular townsfolk on both sides. And then there's the 2 town guards. If I remember correctly, they won't really follow me in here because it leads to the boss fight. We can go try it, but I'm 99.9% sure I'm going to fail. It's, again, it is my least favorite boss. It's 4:55. I give myself until 6 o'clock. If we have not defeated it, I'm doing something else for the last hour. I am not going to slam my face into this thing nonstop. And we can come back and I can, like, do some stuff and get, like, better weapons, and we can kind of trivialize this boss a little bit. But until then, I will try to fight this boss in earnest. I don't know of any tricks to fighting this boss like some of the other ones. Like, Bloodstar Beast has some tricks to it. Father Gascoigne has some very obvious tricks to it. Cleric Beast doesn't really have necessarily anything too crazy. The only real trick is, like, the head hits will stun it sometimes. I, offhand, don't know any tricks to fighting this thing. There might be one. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what the trick to fighting this thing is. It absolutely wrecks my shop every time I try to fight it. And this is, like, the worst weapon for fighting it because it has a weakness to stagger effects, and this does not impose much in the way of stagger. I'd be much better off using, like, the Kirk Hammer or the other thing. The funny thing about this, though, is, like, you run up here and all you see is, like, whatever that is. And you're like, what is this weird thing over? Oh my god, it's lightning. Oh, it's the Dark Beast Carl. Great. Oh. Oh my god, I dodged that. I've never actually dodged that before. Ow, my face. Oh, they got me. That's one of the reasons this boss sucks. Timing on that is real weird. Oh, it got me. Heal. The timing was wrong. The hitbox on this thing is very odd. It's also one of the reasons I don't like fighting it. Alright, I'm gonna go grind some blood vials real quick. I'm gonna go grab some... We're gonna go grind some blood vials. This is something that's part of the history of Bloodborne is grinding blood vials. Was that the boss? Yes. That's the boss that I hate. That is my least favorite boss in the whole module. I will fight any other boss that I'm personally aware of in this module. There might be some, like, maybe the DLC bosses suck too hard. I've never fought those. There's a couple of the tomb bosses I haven't fought. Maybe they're worse, but that is the worst boss in all of the bosses in this module that I've ever actually fought. By, like, a wide margin. There's a couple other ones that suck, but that one's probably my least favorite. Central Yarnum? That boss denied his holiday request? Yeah, exactly. Denied that. It's constantly undermining me every time I do something, like, good. Not respecting, like, my time, like, personal time. Constantly calling me with questions and stuff when I'm supposed to be off the clock. Absolutely the worst boss. Changes the schedule without notice sometimes. Absolutely the worst boss. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay, nothing changed with you. Okay. Ow. It sure is, bud. No, I don't need Molotov cocktails. Okay. Just gonna go in here. Alright. This will be a good way to grind blood echoes, grind ammo, and we can get the healing vials or whatever. I don't remember exactly what they call them. I mean, part of the problem here is also I have not leveled up this weapon at all. It's trying to save all my upgrade materials for when we get the actual weapon we're going to be primarying here. Because I was told you all want me to do the rapier, right? Not a particularly great weapon by any means, but... I need you to please come this way. Please follow me down here. Oh, you came down here quickly. I humbly request you stop it. I disagree with that being able to hit me. I don't even know what hit me there. Okay, good. You didn't fall through the ground. No, I need to get those. Thank you. Okay, great. Perfect. And we can go this way. Switch to the guns. And we can take these two guys out. One at a time is a little bit better. Hi, can you please come over here? Sir? Okay. I don't know if we've leveled up enough. Okay, we have. Okay, cool. Yeah. Luckily, these guys should drop... They normally drop blood vials, but they can also drop... what do you call it? I think they can also drop pebbles or something like that. I think the last bit of this is a little bit more optional. It's not necessarily as timed. It's not quite as fast. But it's a lot of free XP, and there's the big guy you can take out. I mean, this was a pretty good run. We're back to 20 already. And then the XP that's left over... Did it trigger? No? There we go. And then the 20 that's left, or the XP that's left over, we can use to just buy blood vials. And we hide in the corner, let the rock do the work. Oh, that left a lot of them alive. What? That's a new, different kind of problem. How did that rock even miss them? Okay, that's fine. That'll buy me like 4 healing vials, I think. I don't remember exactly what the price is for them right this second. They, like I said, as you progress through the story and defeat different bosses, the price of them goes up. And I don't know what they're at right now. Oh, he got... Okay, it's shining coins is the other thing. Not really worth it. Oh, you just... Oh, okay. That's weird. You hear them like switch weapons. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well... He still dies pretty fast, so... Disagree with that ruling, Judge, but alright. Okay, he has blood vials on him. There's blood inflation? Yeah, there's blood inflation as the night goes on. I think there's a very mild logic to it that we'll kind of explain when we get a little bit closer to it. I think is like the general idea besides just the balance of... Knock that off. I get more blood vials this way if I remove their lower intestine before they die. Oh, good. You also have 2 blood vials on you. Great. Okay. Oh, wait. Don't want to go that way. That's literally just a dead-end drop. That's the bottom of an elevator that doesn't exist. Probably was literally meant to be an elevator at one point or another, and then they just cut it and left that, like, deadly gap there. No reason to remove it. It's FromSoft. If they leave something that instantaneously kills you in there, it's a design. It's a feature, not a bug. Ika, if you're around, can you hit the sound effect, please? We have a whole thing for that. Yeah. Let's head back. Luckily, we have the extra ammo from killing the guy in the chair inside of the dark house.
Everything that makes it successful is exactly what makes it dangerous. It's a feature, not a bug.
You're a bug? Sorry, I called you a bug. It's fine. No, I can't say that. No, okay, I think there's like 2 or 3 things there I can't say. Never mind. It's fine. I know it's your go-to kind of like reverse insult. It's fine. It's something about you. We all appreciate it. You know what's not a bug? What's that, Ika? Treeborn frog's not a bug. It's a frog. Spooters? Yeah, they're arachnids, right? So, stop slandering me in your mind. It's not what I'm doing. Go to heck. Alright, now we're back to where we're supposed to be. Let's go take another run at this boss that I hate. Let's go take another swing at this boss that I absolutely hate. I guess the other thing we could do is switch to maybe like electric resistant armor if I have any. I honestly don't know if I have any. I know I have fire resistant armor, which is the burnt armor we got. We did go fight Hendrik. Maybe Hendrik's stuff is... Oh, I didn't actually buy that, though, did I? No. Okay. Yeah, the stuff we're wearing now has the best bolt resistance. Let's switch to the Hunter's Club. Not that it's going to make much of a difference. Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference. Doesn't sound very fire resistant. You wouldn't think so since it's already charred, right? But one of the stable articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop, a product of the scourge of the beast that once plagued old Yarnum and accumulated in the town's fiery cleansing. The cape's dampness makes it highly resistant to fire. Wearers of this attire hunted down victims of the scourge who survived the raging flames and stench of singed blood. So it says that it's damp. I guess with sweat is what they're going for, but... Oh, it's a moist coat. Yeah, it's moist, but it's called a charred hunter garb. So is it burnt, so it's resistant to being burnt more, or is it sweaty from the person who was wearing it sweating in it? Poorly stored jacket, a little bit. Yeah, and we found it on a guy sitting in a chair. So they were perpetually sweaty throughout all of time, space, and dimension. You see. Luckily, this run isn't too dangerous. The only thing you have to worry about is occasionally one of the 2, like, bagmen there will do their leap attack, and it can catch you on the run. Hey, look at him. Look at him being over there and looking stupid in his dumb, stupid face. But yeah, one of the 2 bagmen can do their leap punch attack and catch you, and a lot of the time it'll just kill you flat out. Some mold in the underarm? I mean, it's probably the least concern of everything going on here. Of all the... Oh. I thought I got away. Too early. Oh, I got stuck on his face or something. I dodged that one. Oh, I got there. Oh, he's doing it twice. Wow, that's incredibly rude. Three times the same move. Okay. The timing on that is so tight. Okay. I was hoping I could get out of that attack animation in time. I continue to hate you, Dark Beast Carl. Oh, what is that? How did that even hit me? Oh, okay, phase 2. Oh, it got me. Alright. Let's turn that down just a little bit. It gets real loud.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Thanks, Jet 2 Holidays. You're right. That is 40 pounds off of my body. Okay, well. Again, this is considered one of the biggest flaws of Bloodborne. It's the fact that you have to go get blood vials. So, Jet 2 Holiday. No idea how that caught on as a meme. It's kind of funny. I think it's one of those things that if you know what they're talking about, it's much funnier than just, like, kind of hearing it. Where am I going? Central Yarnum. I mean, Ice Mountain Elk, that's from over there, isn't it? Do you know what the commercial for that actually looks like? Is it? I assume it's just like a family getting onto a plane and, like, kind of bright-colored shirts on going on a holiday, right? I assume. Almost as bad as Spirit Airlines. Well, that's because you become a ghost when you fly on that. Just a very common advert. Then why did it catch on? I thought maybe it was something like a big deal over there. Okay. It's okay damage. They use the line on a lot of different ads. Oh, is that what it is? Not at all. Oh, okay, so it's just the fact that it keeps popping up in different commercials. So the fact that you're watching some random thing and the commercial hits is the joke? Okay. I thought it was just the... Ow, did you not? Did you knock that off? I'm in the middle of giving a speech. Calm yourself. It's just a normal advert, really. Oh, okay. I get maybe that's the joke. It's just something incredibly casual, and then you put it over something very violent, I guess. Like I've seen it over tons of things. Random wrestling adverts from back in the moments from back in the 90s, like Grand Theft Auto stuff. Just I've seen that played over so many things. I just didn't really get it, you know. Stop it. What? Stop it. I said stop it. Come on. Thank you, God. Why are you making this complicated? Ow. Thank you. It's a chain. How is it getting stuck on the wall? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, one more. Okay. Don't fall to the ground. Okay, thank you. Jeez. Scared me for a second. Okay, let's go. We'll hit the big guys. Oh yeah, I didn't even bother to go buy the extra. Forgot about that. Do this. Give me this. Stop it. A little slow. Oh, that got it. I thought that was too early, actually. Perfect. Yes, these are extras, but these are just more we don't have to farm next time. Go down here. Leave that there, because I got to take it back up at the end of this. Come on. Come on, team. All together now. Let's go save the world. Where'd he go? Why did he take all of our money and leave? I don't know. Wait, what's that noise? It sounds like a big boulder or something rolling. Oh my god! Oh, the shield guy survived again. Good for you, bud. Such a weird, silly moment. I mean, it's supposed to be really, like, dramatic and over the top, right? Like, you come up here and the mob attacks you and then the boulder hits you and stuff, but once you know how to kind of cheese it, it just becomes a very silly moment. Perfect. The noises and sound effects in this module are also something else. That is not what I meant to do. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Somehow that missed. Okay, we're fine. 2 blood vials. I'll get lucky. Because this is technically worth more money right now. Great. Oh, I guess I don't really need to go back, do I? I forgot about that. I forgot I could just run up here and hit this lamp, and this will take me back just as easily. Crow Mom, are you still here?
Try to keep your hands clean. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Okay. Bye, Crow Mom. I didn't realize you were still here. I thought you had left already. I thought she had left. I didn't realize she hung out there after that fight's over. Also, we've defeated a boss since then, so I also thought she would leave because of that. Okay, yeah, see, right now they're 360 bucks. I think they get all the way up to... I want to say eventually they get up to, I think it's 720. I think it doubles after the next whenever. I think. Also, apparently we picked up another, like, insight someplace. Oh, because the boss fight started. Yeah, that makes sense. Is your stuff, like, electric resistant? It looks like, actually, it's kind of electric resistant. It's not like I'm doing anything else with all this insight. I might as well buy some, like, cool boss armor. The hunters of hunting. Yeah. The hunting of hunters. She's got an accent on her. She's got a bit of an accent on her, team. Okay, it does have the most bolt resistance. Okay. Not that it's going to help much, mind you. But it might save my butt just enough to make a difference. So now we're dressed like that guy, who had a really tall, like, collar thing going on. Not my preference. I don't like my collars quite that high. If I'm going to wear something over my face like that, I want it to be a separate object, like a bandana or something, but... It's a look. It's a look. Not my preference, but it is lightning resistant, so if nothing else... Hopefully this will buy us a couple extra hits. Stop the wounds, you... See you next Tuesday? That's a very good one. I served on an elk. But you're from where that accent originates, so it would make sense that you could turn that into a good joke. Okay. Honestly, don't want to fight this guy, but I also don't want to just stand here until they get into position. I do like it that some of these guys wander around and, like, do stuff. It has a very much of a feel like a... for me, it always feels like I got to the play before the play started, and I'm accidentally catching them getting to their positions or something. Hi. Yeah, I don't want to deal with either of you, thank you. And recover my stamina. We're running again. Please don't punch me. Oh, I think he tried. I kind of heard, like, the swoosh noise. I think he legitimately tried to punch me there. Let's try this again. Hi, bud. How's it going? Yeah, it sucks around here. I know. Oh, are you doing this already? Okay. Oh, okay. Camera is betraying me on every level. Oh, I disagree, Judge. That should have been a perfect dodge. See, that was a good one. These guys' hitboxes are just so wonky. They're like way longer than they look like they should be. Like the animation will end and it's still there. I disagree, Judge. Okay. Unless you could use a bigger stick. I could use a bigger stick, 110%. That's why I was trying to do the fight previously in whip mode. It just, the attacks are a little bit slower, so it's harder to get, like, ready for the next thing he does if I whiff a whip attack. If I whiff a whip attack... Okay. Is it just this button? Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what the strategy for fighting this thing is, other than just keep trying to not die. Like, there's a lot of these bosses that have a couple of different strategies you can, impose on them. Bloodstarved beasts, right? We talked about that. The next main story boss, the one we're going to have to deal with after this, has a couple of gimmicks you can employ on them. I have no idea what the gimmick is for this one, if there is one at all. Other than I know it has kind of a low stagger rate, but this is not the weapon to fight it with a low stagger rate. This causes very little stagger buildup. This is like, I guess, the worst weapon to use on it. That is not what I meant to happen at all, but okay. Disagree, Judge. Judge, I disagree with that ruling. I also disagree with whatever happened there. Oh. Oh, come on. Seriously. Also, this is another problem. Is the whole, like, camera has a hard time keeping up with it because it's so weird and fast. Oh, there we go. Judge, come on. Look at, I'm behind it, Judge. What hit me to do damage there? I'm fully outside of its, like, hitbox. Ugh. Are you telling me there is no cheese strat? There could be one, I don't know what it is. You'd have to look it up, T12, if you're interested. There's a lot of these you can cheese, and we've shown some of that cheese off on stream, don't worry, but I don't know a cheese strat for this thing. The closest thing I've ever gotten is the one time I think I've ever defeated this thing, is I came back here at the last possible moment with the Ludwig's sword thing. With this as like max level as I could get it, and I was basically every time I hit it, it got staggered. That was the only thing I've ever been able to do to like cheese it out. Other than that, I know no strategies or anything to like cheese this thing out. I just have to like honest to God fight it, and it's a gigantic wild cat jumping around and being nonsensical. It sucks. It's also, you know, partially made out of... No way! Are you kidding me? I was so far away from you. I humbly but firmly disagree with this ruling, Judge. Wow. I was so far away from that hand when it got me. Rip. No, I'm not dead. It just sucks. I'm not wasting blood vials on that. I'm more inclined, if instead of healing right now, I'm going to go back and I'd rather grind out healing vials and then waste 2 right there.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Oh, Bennett, you do not come into this office right now, bud. We're on a 3rd story. Humans can survive a 3rd story's fall, but it's not good for them. It's not good for a person to fall from the 3rd story window. It's not good for them, everyone. From a health perspective, I'm sure Iceberg can back me up. Falling from a 3rd story building is not good for you. Not necessarily guaranteed to be fatal. The John Wick movies take that into account very harshly in those movies, but it is not good for you. 'Tis ill-advised. See, I have a professional opinion. If we had some other medical professional, I'm sure they would also agree. Don't fall out of a 3rd story window, or get pushed, in the case of Bennett Fosty if he was in the office. Someone might push him out of a 3rd story window, and that'd be really bad for him. Okay, it's fine. Just... trying to remember... trying to remember where another good spot to go grind, like, blood vials, or, blood echoes is, but I don't remember now. I know there's another thought process of, like, hey, here's another place you can go and just grind a bunch of blood vials and then just, or, blood echoes, and then buy the healing vials instead of, like, grinding them directly, but I don't remember where that is now. Are you coming or what? Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Sorry. He got a little distracted. The doggos, you know, they don't have the zoomies. They get easily distracted. They got the ADHD. Okay. Don't fall to the ground. Thank you. Thank you for patiently waiting while I pick those items up. I appreciate that about you. Okay. Great. Perfect. Exactly how we drew it up. Gonna go this way. Hi. How's it going? Oh, that's the wrong button. Wrong weapon. Wrong weapon. My bad. That one's on me, team. Oh, I wasn't actually sure that was gonna work. I wasn't sure that was gonna work. I was looking at the wrong guy. He just took the bullet for his buddy and the colon removal. Excellent. Ah, shining coins, gross. The shining coins are just a little, they're not worth anything, and basically you just drop them on the ground so you can mark your path on where you've been. They're like the rarer loot for those guys. I think it's like it feels like it's a 30% chance to get the shining coins, but it always sucks because it's the healing vials are really what you're after. Because I think the birds also drop shining coins, so they're not that hard to farm, you know? I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. That's starting to get a little loud even on me. Okay, let's go get these guys hit by a ball. Look, everyone, I'm starting a party. We're gonna have a classic ball. Everyone form up into a nice dance circle. But can you pay your taxes with shiny coins? Well, I mean, no. This town seems to run on blood. Or blood echoes, at least. So, no, I don't think I can. Okay, they're all dead. They're all dead and none of them dropped anything. So, no, unfortunately, I don't think I can pay with shiny coins, sadly. Hi, bud. I need you to come down here and talk to me. I need you off the stairs, because the stairs are not good for colon removal. When you're doing a surgery like a colon removal, you definitely want them on a nice, stable, flat surface. Beautiful. Hi, bud. How's it going? I know you were just here for, you know, moral support, but you're worth 58 blood echoes, so gotta happen. There he comes. Hi. How's it going? Okay. Oh, I actually caught him through the thing. Oh, not that time, though. Done? Okay, thank you. Ooh, an oil urn. I think that's one downside to the Plural Beast, is it's not affected by any, like, elemental stuff. Obviously, I think it's probably resistant to lightning, right? But as far as I know, it doesn't take any extra damage from fire or, like, magic attacks or anything. Okay, head back. Yeah, otherwise, I don't think there's anything, like, any item I could use. Like, later on, the next major boss fight, like, story-wise, I know what item to use that can kind of nullify some of its stuff. And I know how to, like, what the optimal dodge direction is for it. But for this, I don't know any strategies or bonuses. Have it step into the water so it short circuits. Oh my god. If it turned out there's like a little puddle in one of the corners or something, and that would actually happen, like you put it in the corner and it like shorts out, and its lightning goes off and it gets staggered for like a few seconds, that would actually be amazing. Just casually following him. Try not to make any noise because I don't want to fight him. Okay, we're good. Excuse me. Get my stamina back. Please don't punch. Oh, that's what I was talking about. You son of a... You biscuit. You dirty, dirty biscuit. Fudge, I declare. This is the thing I was talking about. Occasionally, they will just do their flying punch from around the table and, like, one-shot you. Flippin' believable. I humbly request that they not do that too, by the way. If I can get my blood echoes, that'd be real awesome. Thank you. Wasn't sure I was I'm gonna get out. I was gonna get out of there. Do you, like, okay, you have a body I could target instead. The head's just a little too, like, wacky. Ow. Humbly disagree with that ruling, Judge. That got me. I don't know if he turned or if I got stuck on the tree. Or both that caused me to actually get hit there. I thought I dodged after he started his attack animation. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have enough blood, enough healing vials to make another run in it. The only thing I can think of that might technically help with this is the saw spear that we've got. I know that some of the big beasts like that take extra damage from those weapons. I don't know if he's one of them because the premise is that the saws do bloodletting damage. And I don't think it has blood to let since it's technically like a lightning monster. No! You dirty. I tried to dodge it too. I even tried to dodge it. He flew all the way 180 around the corner of both corners of that table to hit me. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, everyone. It's fine. What time is it? Okay, we got about another 20 minutes of this. We got 20 minutes of this. If this doesn't work, probably like 2 or 3 more times. Where am I going? Ow. Ow. Why are you running from me? You're like 5 times my size. Stand still. Let me hit you. Disagree, Judge. Perfect. Oh, I got stuck on its stupid face again. Come on, I'm behind it. Disagree, Judge. Come on. How many hit frames has this freaking thing got? Oh, it fell down or something. Okay. That's new and rare. Alright. I actually hit it enough to, like, stagger it, I think. Oh, it woke back up. I can't see what's going on at all. Okay. Oh, I interrupted its, like, transformation, I think. Oh, that has way more range than I thought. Judge, I disagree. Oh, and now it's shooting lightning on top of everything else. Oh, I hate it so much. We were doing so good there. And then it started shooting lightning out of itself also. Okay, the only other thing I can think I could try here. I know the transformation, when the weapons transform, they do a boatload of damage, like a bunch of stagger damage. So maybe if I'm doing a bunch of, like, transformation attacks... Souls module's not easy for sure, no. And this, like I said, this is one of my least favorite bosses. I'm trying to think... I mean, I didn't have a lot of fun with Sekiro, but that's kind of a little bit different thing. No, don't do it. Don't do it, please. I don't want to waste the healing. Okay. Can I lock onto him? No. Okay. Okay, my blood echoes are over there. Give me those. Please don't hit me. Ah, bad timing. That's on me. I disagree with that one, Judge. Perfect. Too early. Okay, I staggered it. Oh, it like ran up the wall. Oh, I think it's going in phase 2. Oh, the perfect dodge. Oh, I'm staggered again. I have no stamina, though. Oh, I think I did it again, somehow? No, I disagree, Judge. No, Judge! You've gotta be kidding me! Is fire paper effective on this, at all on this boss? I mean, it would add some base damage, but it's not particularly weak to fire, I don't think. I mean, T12, did you check and see if it had any bizarre weaknesses I'm not aware of? As far as I know, the only weakness of this thing is it has a particularly low level of stagger. Like, nope. Okay. So yeah, as far as I know, it only has one weakness, that it's kind of easy to stagger. But this weapon is terrible at that, so this is a double bad fight for us. I'm just gonna have to chop this thing down like a tree. I'm just gonna have to chop it down like a tree. It's just... It gets there when it gets there on this one. It was going so well, too. It didn't put in my, like, second dodge attempt. Oh, I got out of there just in the nick of time. Oh, my God. Dang. Okay. Those punch attacks are brutal. Anything from the bagmen, though, is pretty brutal. Where'd my blood end up? Okay, it's right over there. Oh, I was behind it. Judge. Judge! I got stuck in an attack animation. The greed was real. I couldn't actually see what was going on there. No, too soon! I thought that was gonna kill me. Oh, it went down. I'm kind of surprised. Wow, Judge, that did a lot of damage considering I was behind it. Disagree, Judge. I can't find my timing. I can't find my timing. Oh, second phase. Oh. I'll just back off on that one. Yes. Oh, staggered. that kill me? Oh my god, I thought I died. I was like, I was at basically full health there. Oh, okay, camera. Disagree with that one, Judge. Oh, did he hit me on the ground? Heal. Okay. Timing. Perfect. Yes. Stagger. Stay. Down, please. Yes. Yes. Oh, you suck.
Victory!
Oh, you
Screech!
suck. Oh.
Victory!
Oh my God.
Screech!
God, I hate that thing so much. Double victory. I appreciate the double victory screen because that is literally the thing I hate most about this. That thing sucks. You just have to, like, it's like the epitome of what's wrong with, like, FromSoft bosses. It's big, it's hyper mobile, it has weird attack and hitboxes that are everywhere. It had random bursts, damage just randomly doubles for no reason. The camera can't keep up with it at all. Everything about it is just the worst of boss fights from FromSoft. Ugh. Oh my god. Alright, let me light this. Wow, that worked out perfectly right at the end of the hour, too. Okay. So now that we've done that, and we've now defeated the boss that I hate the most in the module that I've ever fought, there's a couple of DLC bosses I haven't dealt with. So we're at the back now of the unknown, or the unseen village, or whatever, right? Let's get back into the story and lore a little bit. So we get kidnapped, we get brought here, we wander around, and then the only way to get out of here, other than the lanterns, which, you know, are kind of magic, is to go through that dark beast, the dark beast parl, or whatever. Let me get my gear back on. It might have legitimately saved my life having the lightning gear on. A couple of times. There was at least one time I went down to, like, a hit point. There was at least one time I was down to a hit point there. Okay. So if we do that, right, I'm gonna heal up because I think we can do this in one run. So now we can actually escape from here. This place is no longer guarded by the Dark Beast Parl. So the way out is right here, which leads to the big reveal. Old Yarnum. Old Yarnum is the area that was all burnt out and locked off, right? So the implication is that basically the secret cult that was doing the investigation on magic or whatever they're doing down here, the experiments, set up a hidden workshop area inside of the old abandoned part of town. And they used the super strong bagmen to kidnap people and bring them here. And the reason it's called, like, the Unseen Village or whatever is because it's kind of partially hidden inside of the old abandoned part of the city. It has some correlation to some stuff that's going to happen later that takes place in an area around here, but... So basically, they kidnap you, bring you to the old abandoned part of town to do experiments on you. It's an awesome drop, and it's an awesome reveal to find out that this is where you're at. It's just bonkers trying to get here. Now, the other thing we have to remember is that there are werewolves still here, and we got to go do the other thing that is the important part of this. Which, if you all remember, there was a guy I was trying not to upset so that we could become friends with him later. Well, now is later, and we're going to go become friends with him later, which is now. So if we go back up this way, and where is the shortcuts? Shortcuts over there. Please don't kill me. I have a lot of blood echoes, and I need to go talk to a guy about a thing. So if you defeat Dark Beast Parl and come up through this back door, like the secret kidnap zone over there, we come up here and talk to this guy now. I think it's up here, right? Oh, no? Oh, there's the ladder. There's the ladder. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't think they would follow me up here. So now we come up here. And remember there was the guy shooting at me with the machine gun? That's the guy I'm talking about. So if we go all the way up here, we get to where machine gun guy's at. And normally if you come up here and talk to him, he'll basically just fight you to the death. You can cheese him out, it's pretty easy to do. But if you come up here... Oh, apparently I did something to upset him. Never mind then. He's supposed to just talk to me. I guess that didn't work out. Alright, well, let me try something then. I was trying to become friends with this guy. I don't know what happened. I was trying to be your friend. Okay, let me try another attempt then. Oh, hi. How did you not die from that fall? Ow? Oh, see, now you're just a goober. That's your own fault. Hi, everybody. How's it going? So, yeah, technically, maybe I have to reset the zone. Hold on. We're supposed to go up behind him after we defeat the Dark Beast Parl and talk to him. As long as we come out from the unseen village, he's supposed to be friendly. I don't know why he's not. Hold on. Let me go reset this. I might have to reset the zone for it to work, though. So let me see. Unless something I did accidentally upset him, and I don't know what that could have been. There's a whole dialogue about this when you go talk to him. Because that's what happens if you go talk to him normally. He'll just turn around and attack you. You killed his dog? No, it's not his dog. When you talk to him, he's very confused about where you came from because he doesn't know this is here either. That's part of the reason he, like, isn't mad at you is because he doesn't know where you came from. So he's like, are you okay? Are you lost? Like, what are you doing here? Where do I need to go? Okay, Graveyard of the Dark Beast. Oh, I guess I could have leveled up or whatever, but I'm not that worried about it. Honestly, at this point, I think what I would do is probably dump all of that into just buying a bunch of healing vials. But yeah, the way you cheese this guy out if you don't want to be friends with him is when he turns around and he looks at you before the fight starts, if you shoot him 3 to 5 times with whatever gun you have on you, he'll stagger backwards and just fall off the edge and die. And then you have to exit and then come back in, and the items he's carrying will just appear at the top of the building when you log back in. A lot of the stuff, if it were to fall off the map, if you log out and log back in, it will respawn back in, like, back into the play zone, basically. If it's a permanent item. If it's meant to be a permanent item. Like, he drops some stuff that is, like, a permanent object, so... Let's go see if we can talk to him. I really wanted to be friends with him, but maybe I've upset him too much. Somehow. I try to go out of my way and not kill any of his, like, people. But maybe it's too late for that. Maybe what you have to do is do the non... What's the description? Maybe you have to do the thing where you buy the neckerchief and don't come down here at all. Maybe that's the only way to be friends with him. I don't remember now. I thought it was just going and defeating Dark Beast Parl without killing any of the werewolves. And then you come up here and talk to him and he's just like, whoa, what are you doing here? I guess if he attacks me this time, I know he's not going to be friendly. Oh, okay. I guess I did something to upset him. Oh, that was a perfect parry, by the way. Disagree with that ruling, Judge. Luckily, he's kind of underpowered compared to where I'm at this point. Raid? Oh, Floppy Penguin. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Floppy Penguin. I tried to befriend this guy, and it turns out it didn't work. I'm sad. Nope. Okay, there we go. Must be joking with that outfit. What? Oh, yeah. This is my murder clown outfit, everyone. This is my murder clown outfit. Alright, so now that he fell and died, I couldn't become a friend with him, sadly. So now what we gotta do is we exit and then come back in, and his stuff should be up here. Oh god, it's the Killing Joke. No, I'm not that kind of Joker. No, I would be probably more like Red Hood Joker in the opposite universe where he fights Owlman. That'd be probably closer to what I would be if I became the Joker. Yeah, I don't have regenerative powers, so I can't be Deadpool. If I had regenerative powers, I could probably go like a Deadpool kind of thing. Okay, so here's his stuff. Powder Keg Hunter Badge. So we've got 2 badges we've unlocked now. But Daredevil would fit you? He's all business. That's true. I could be Daredevil. I'm actually pretty agile for a guy that, like, that's fat. Like, for a fat guy, I'm actually pretty agile. And I've been told I look good in red, so maybe a Daredevil outfit would be the way to go. I don't know if I'm a big fan of Excrema sticks, though. I might have to figure out a different melee weapon. I don't know. Dare Raven? Yeah. Dare Raven... the Raven Devil? Ooh, I'd be the Raven Devil. With the cane from Bloodborne, obviously. Oh, that would be something. I mean, that's basically an extra long Excrema stick. Raven Devil hits? Yeah, it does. It doesn't even have to make sense. It just sounds so cool that I could get away with it. The Raven... Oh my god, it's Raven Devil. Like, that... It doesn't even have to make sense. Like, the costume doesn't have to match at all. It just sounds so good on paper that it would work, right? I wouldn't have to have feathers or a beak or anything, and it would still work. Exactly, yeah. Just Raven Devil's arrived, and it's like, oh god, what? Is it his last name? Is it like his code name? Is it what he is? Is he a devil that's a raven? Like, what is he? I like it, actually. That's a great one. If I ever decided to come up with a superhero and or like anti-hero outfit, the Raven Devil, that's a solid name. That's a solid name. Copyright TM, copyright TM, TM copyright. Speaking of comic book characters, we did acquire Bane today. Oh, that's true. That's true, Ika. Advanced Lamp, we did acquire our own Bane, so we have anti-Batman capabilities on our Battle Brothers squad. Just in case we run into literal, like, bat monsters, we have a Bane for backbreaking purposes. Alright, but now we got 2 new things. The Dark Beast Parl and the Machine Gun Guy. No, I don't remember his name. If we had been friends, I would tell you. Great, yeah. So we got the Spark Hunter badge from the Dark Beast Parl. Badge crafted in secret by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church, for his friends. Archibald was fascinated by the blue sparks that emanate from the hides of the dark beasts, and dedicated his life to its artificial reproduction, in a style of inquiry that, incidentally, closely followed the mythology of Bergenworth. So basically, he was using science instead of blood magic to try to copy electricity, and it made him kind of an outsider inside of the Healing Church. We'll explain that later. And then we have the Powder Keg Hunter Badge. We've had a little bit of a mention of them earlier, and I think one of the weapons, but outside of that, they haven't been talked about too much. Badge crafted by Powder Kegs, the heretic of the workshop. The Powder Kegs adoration of complex design and big booms accumulated in weapon designs that contrast with those traditionally of the workshop. The late Powder Kegs, bless their souls, had a motto: if a weapon ain't got kick, it just ain't worth it. I'm guessing that probably translates better in Japanese or something, because it doesn't translate super well in English. But this will unlock some new items, I think, for us to buy over here. So I can show these off, potentially. Let's see. So, things we've unlocked include... We can buy the rifle spear now. We couldn't buy that before, I just found one. Stake driver, the only, like, melee weapon in the... Like, only, like, punch weapon in the module. It's not a punch weapon in, like, the traditional sense of, like, a brass knuckles or something. It's closer to, like, a punch dagger. But even then, it's not quite what that is. And then the Tantarus is the thing we already got, I think. This is unlocked by the Hunter's badge, or the Electric badge, and then this is the Powder Kegger badge. And then... Repeating rifle... Oh, the Flame Sprayer might have been unlocked with the badge also. The Powder Kegger badge. I thought there was something else unlocked, too. Well, I guess not. Okay. Is that the regular one? Or do I have the regular one or do I have the small one? Okay, I have the regular one. You get a smaller version of this later on, and I don't remember where I get it or when, but I just remember you get a smaller one. But how you doing, Advanced Lamp? What were you playing, by the way? You came over off Floppy Penguin's channel. What are you playing? What are you playing? Okay, let me buy the only weapon we don't have so far that I can purchase. Show off for you. I mean, I guess I could buy the Saw Cleaver and the Hunter's Axe, but those are kind of blah. Pick up one of these. I did do a playthrough with this one time. Well, as much as you can, since you don't start with it. It's a very fun but silly weapon. Oh, I don't have enough strength. I need 2 more strength to be able to wield this. Which sounds very odd considering it's a punch dagger. You have to have a really high strength. Let me channel my blood echoes. Wow, I don't even have enough for 2 levels? Dang. Alright. I guess I'll go grind a little bit of XP real quick. I didn't realize I'd got that high a level that it was over 8,000. We're almost to the meme, everyone. We're almost to the meme. Where do I want to go? Let's go back to Central Yarnum, probably. Just barely. Yeah, it was only like 100. It's fine. Yeah, the only other time I think I've ever defeated Dark Beast Parl was using the Ludwig's Holy Blade thing and just max leveling it, and then I just, like, cheesed him out with that, but it's approaching over 9,000! Yeah, exactly. Is the blurb search thing working, or is it still broken? I'm sure it's over 9,000. It has got to be in the blurb if it's working. Is it working? Does anybody know? I know it's been broken for the last few days. Does anybody any idea? Oh, I just realized that was also our last run on healing syringes. Not working for me, not working. It could be because of my browser though. Still can't search. Dang. Okay, I'll have to go over there and see if maybe I have to like update it or something stupid, or if maybe it's like the free searches is no longer an option. You have to pay for it at that point. I don't know. If Blurb turns out to be like $2 a month, maybe I'll pick it up or something. But if it's something stupid like $25 a month, I don't know. I don't know about that. I know how much y'all love your blurps, so I really want to get them back, but I don't know if I have $25 a month for blurps. Really obnoxious. I know it's over 9,000. It has to be on the blurps, though. There's no way it's not a blurb, you know? Hello? Okay. Hold on. It's gotta be. It just doesn't load for me. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, blurp's kind of weird. Who knows? I think there was a whole, like, month. Was it a whole month? It was like 3 weeks straight where it was like busted, and there was no free blurps for like a month. Something weird like that, right? Like 3 weeks to a month, there was no free blurps. You had to pay a minimum of 1 bit to play a blurp. Okay, there we go. And that sucks. I don't like it at all, team. Yeah. Make sure I have my gun out this time. That's the second time I think I've done that now. Excuse me. But yeah, Advanced Knife, what were you playing? What were you playing? Oh, I also, now you're here, it reminds me of another thing I need to ask you about. I was doing Bowser's Inside Story. Oh, how is that? I remember coming out and people kind of talking about it a little bit, but I never really heard like a overall review of it. I was gonna do Paper Mario module, but Steam was being weird. Steam was being weird? I love Bowser's Inside Story? Oh, okay. Are there Mario modules on Steam? I know Nintendo is spreading out a little bit, but I didn't know there was anything on Steam. I thought they were doing a little bit of a crossover thing with, like... sorry, it's not a Mario module, it's a Paper Mario... Oh, like module. Gotcha. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, I played the original Paper Mario quite a bit. I never finished it. I rented it for like a weekend way back in the Blockbuster days. Escape from Ever After. Okay. Well, if you play it and you like it, let me know, and maybe I'll run it on stream. It was a lot of fun, but I kind of got burnt out on it. I was trying to finish this weird, bizarrely long quest where you keep delivering paper, like a letter for people. And it's like 50 people that are involved in this quest, spread out throughout the whole length of the module. Gosh darn. And it's all right. You might like it. It's got a computer theme going on. Oh, corporate theme going on. Oh, okay. I might try. Yeah, that's on point for Raven Hillbrook Inc. Yeah, I was trying to follow the instructions, and it turns out the instructions were really bad on the next person I needed to deliver the note to. And instead of delivering it to a person, I had to deliver it to a ghost, and that didn't make any sense to me. So I never thought to even attempt that. And I kind of got burnt out on the first one. But they've made, I think, like 4 of them at this point, so... Ah. Oh, jeez. He did the big swing. Ow. Sir, I don't like your method of attack. It's big and wide and dumb. Oh, thank you. Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario were my jam. Nice. I heard Thousand Year Door was excellent. I heard it was super good. Super Paper Mario, I don't remember much about that one. I don't remember anything about that one. I know people didn't like the one with the stickers. I don't remember what that one's called, but I remember a lot of people did not like the one with the stickers. Module Playboy 2222. Are you a fan of the Paper Mario, I take it then? Like I said, I liked the first one. It just was very long and I kind of got burnt out. I like the idea. I like the interactivity. I mean, I've enjoyed all of the Mario RPG stuff. I enjoyed their first one, the original one. 7 stars or whatever. I had a lot of fun with that. And I like that they incorporate the, like, parry dodge mechanic for different attacks. And then when you're attacking, it has the enhanced damage thing. You'd have a difficult time finding someone who unironically likes Sticker Star. Okay, so it's a little rough then. Okay, that's fair.
Welcome. What is
None of your business. I just... Okay, I just need this. Absolutely not a good build, by the way. We probably should have just put all those into skill for the rapier, but whatever.
Farewell, good of me.
Okay. Alright. So now we can use the other weapon now. Stake driver. So, as you can see, it's just this giant, like, shovel thing on your arm. While I was looking away, Bitcoin shot up more than 2% in 5 minutes. Dang, that's a big jump for anything, really. So, slicing, right? Like I said, it's like a punch dagger more than a brass knuckles. But you are just swinging your whole arm around. So then your charge up shot is this, like, just big big just haymaker punch thing with it. And then, whoops. You transform it, and this is where it gets really wacky. This is what makes it kind of a joke weapon right here. Wait, haymaker? Yeah, haymaker. Have you never heard that term before? It's an old-fashioned term. It goes back to like the early 1900s. It usually refers to someone throwing a big over-the-top punch. Haymaker for horse? Kind of, actually, yes. I looked this up. I forgot what the origin of it was, because I've looked it up before, and I think about 3 months ago I looked it up again. And basically, haymaker, when you're talking about a punch, it refers to that back in like the late 1800s, early 1900s, a haymaker was the thing that you would do to make your money. It was your money-making operation. So if it was like, roses are my haymaker, that was the thing that was making you your biggest amount of money. So when a punch is called a haymaker punch, it's your money shot. It's your big money punch, that, you know, your knockout punch or whatever. And somehow that stayed around for punches, but it's fallen off for literally everything else. So literally referring to a haymaker is literally referring to making hay, which is a money profit. So yes, haymaker for horse is actually correct. I don't know if roses make good hay, but Swedish hay would be great right now. Fair, fair. Also, you can see, now that we're in a transform state, we also turned into more of a direct, more of a cross jab sort of situation, instead of a hook situation like we were throwing before. So we have that. So if we're in our transform state, and we do our heavy punch, you do like a blast attack that sets off the... It does like a power fist from Fallout, like punch and explosion for extra damage, right? Well, if you... This is so goofy. So, if you charge it, it does more over-the-top punch, right? So if you do the way over-the-top punch, it does a massive explosion. It just has a huge wind-up. Like an absolutely absurd wind-up on it. Yeah, it's a Falcon punch. Yeah, a Falco punch for sure. Nonsensically. I like also that if you watch, you can see like the little rod on the back of it extends further if you charge it up to like over-pressurize it or something. Whereas if you do the short one, it barely comes out at all. Just enough to kind of reset it. Very fun. It's a wacky weapon. I did, like I said, I did do one playthrough with it. I think that was the playthrough where I went and spent time inside of the Chalice dungeons. But it's just happy to be here. Right, exactly. It has a very funny trick that it does, and everyone invites it to the party because it's fun and cute and cool, but it's not anything someone takes super serious as like a optimal weapon. The only fun thing about this is if you know there's a big enemy around, because it does do a boatload of stagger buildup, you can, once you level it up a bit, there's some big enemies that normally you can't stagger no matter what. If you hit it like with 2 charged up attacks, it will even stagger some really big enemies, but it's a pain to do because of how long it takes. So it only works on really big, slow enemies. It's a fun weapon, and it looks really cool. It looks a little too advanced for the steampunkiness of everything else going on, though. This looks a little more like the Surge, where you're in, like, the exosuit. It looks a little bit more like a Surge weapon, because there's, like, parts and stuff to it. It's not just a trick weapon, you know? It's very complex. Obviously not our main weapon, though. Did I get a new gun? No. I have the 2 torches. No. Okay. Okay. So, with that done, we haven't done that. We can't go do the other thing yet. So, I think the only thing left to do now is the main next story boss. I think. Let's go do a little bit of side stuff. I want to show it off now before later on it gets, like, weirder. Where do I want to go? I think Central. I think right here. Does Bloodborne have weapons from different cultures and origins? Only lightly. Only lightly. You can get a katana, and it references that it's modeled after a weapon from a faraway land to the west or east or something like that. So it's legitimately meant to be modeled after a katana. I think... I want to say there might be a DLC weapon that's also modeled after something else. But the DLC weapons are pretty wacky. There's like... I think there's like 3 or 4 DLC weapons. And... at least one of them is like a gag weapon. So... otherwise, I don't know offhand. I think... Okay, there's the gag weapon. There's the one arcane weapon that gets added with the DLC. And I think there's a third one. Does it have a cow blaster? A blaster to shoot at cows, or a blaster that shoots cows out of it? I need to know which one you're referring to, because maybe. That is dependent on... it depends. If it shoots cows, not really. But if it's something for shooting at cows, then maybe. A cow that blasts urs? No, unfortunately, it doesn't really have one of those. It has no cow that blasts urs, sadly. I'm trying to think. Yeah, sadly, no... Excuse me. Oh, this guy, by the way, later on is the one I was talking about. He's one of the big guys you can use the, like, charged up punch stake thing on. That's very funny. We can try it later. After we defeat this next boss that changes this area up a little bit, and we can try it out then. We went over here a little bit and kind of showed off the area. It's very dangerous here. I think I might be leveled up enough that it's not too bad, though. There's a couple gimmicks to this area that are kind of important. I just want to show it off now before things change a little bit later on. So, crows, not a big deal. Pebbles, not a big deal. The Mutator, that's the name. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. What's that from? It sounds like a bad joke from the that area, the cow level in Diablo 2, but... Oh, Ratchet and Clank. I never played any of those, unfortunately. I heard they're very good, and I was more of a PlayStation person than an Xbox person, but I never played any of those, sadly. The reason I'm doing it this way is because this is one of the gimmicks for this area. I was thinking Diablo also, but I don't know enough about it. It was a pretty fun idea. I don't remember if the cow level ever showed up in Diablo 3. Welcome, Neritin Karakaya. Did you miss me? Actually, do you remember me? Not offhand. The name looks kind of familiar, but it must have been a long time, friend. Well, welcome back. How you doing? Hopefully well. I don't know how... Okay, that just didn't do much damage. Sorry, friend. Ow. Okay, we did not take much damage from that, so we're pretty leveled up then. Oh, that worked. Wait, is the blurb search thing working now? Ow, will you stop it? You knock that off. Seriously. Yes, I'm so far away from Twitch a little bit. So. Ow, will you not I'm in the middle of a conversation. You're ruining this, Mr. Random Hunterman. Jeez. Disagree with these rulings, Judge. Oh, he got me. Gosh darn it. Nope, but you can scroll though, not just not search. Oh, that's definitely not their part then. Yes, I'm so far away from Twitch a little bit. We talk about Kenshin. Oh, okay. So it has been a little while then. Yeah, Kenshin was quite a bit ago. But how you doing? How do you feel about Bloodborne? Are you a fan? Do you know anything about Bloodborne? What about Battle Brothers? Have you played any Battle Brothers? Only thing that works is, I guess, the popular ones? Oh, that's got to be on their end, then. They must be having... It must be coming apart for them, then. Okay. Alright, let me focus up and try to fight this guy. So basically, in this next little area down there, you saw there's 2 hunters. There's, it's basically meant to be sort of an ambush. The first one you see next to the fountain thing is meant to be the one you actually notice. The one I was fighting was meant to be an ad for that, the first one. And it turns out it's a double fight, and they both use... I think they both use shotguns. But I think one uses, like, the lightning thing, and then the other one uses the spear rifle or whatever. It's one of the reasons I wanted to come over here is and show you this is the kind of the way you're supposed to like sneak up on them, is coming through the back like this. And if you do it this way and you're lucky, you won't pull the second one into the fight like what's going on there. Man, how's life going? It's pretty good. I mean, for me personally, it's going fine. The rest of the world's a little rough right now, but me personally, I'm doing okay. Okay, you go down. I try to remove your organs. It doesn't do very much damage, but that's okay. I'm not an organ removal specialist. I'm a practicing amateur at best. Would you stop it with the shotgun, please? Okay, now you're in this transform... Oh, never mind. I hate that you guys have unlimited ammo. Also, I hate that you get to use your gun while in a transformed two-handed weapon state. Also, that you have random, like, iframes. Ow. Ah, got one. I'm glad, man. That's good to hear. How have you been? What you been up to? Why haven't you been around Twitch lately? Life's pretty... could be pretty crazy. God, you're so lucky you have unlimited ammo. Can you please get away from your friend? I don't want to pull them into this fight. I want to continue having a respectful 1v1 here. Okay, if you're gonna go hide over here. Dude, I was in the... You're literally blood coming out of your body. How can you carry me? Oh, you kidding me? Now you trigger? You're nowhere near me. I'm waiting for... Oh, Ramadan. Oh, okay, cool. Sleep soon? That's fair. Ramadan Mabarki? Mabarki. What? Okay, you're speaking a language? Literally speaking a language I don't know on this one. I know what Ramadan is, but, well, vaguely, I know it's like a holiday, but other than that, I don't know much about it. Oh, it just means happy Ramadan? Okay, well, that's good. As long as it's that simple. I don't need some kind of bizarre breakdown of communications in the chat that I have no idea what's going on. They start throwing, you know, finish around, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're plotting the downfall of Western civilization or something.
Words are hard.
They're so hard, and it's a different language. Whether I played Kenshi for so long time and missed my first character. What did you end up, like, what was your first character? What did you end up, like, doing? No, it's the next one, right? It's so different. Oh, yeah, the different origins are radically different, we found out. The prison one, despite being weird and confusing, actually isn't a terrible start because you get free food. And that's actually really important so that you don't just die. Okay. Where did my blood echoes end up? Probably over there? Yeah, they're over there. Gosh darn it. Because if they're over there, I can't go get them without triggering the other guy. Well, probably both of them, honestly. Really wish we did more, like, backstab damage, but what can you do? Can you come over here and fight me so we're not near your friends, please? I disagree. Literally went through his body. Judge. Judge. I think that was another thing that's part of this fight, is that this guy just uses shotgun non-stop and the other guy goes more melee. Wow, just shrugged it off. Okay. He tried to, like, hit me to do a wrist roll attack, but he was so far away he actually just whiffed. Okay, I guess... Are you just done fighting? He might be done fighting. I don't know what he's gonna do here. I did the epic hand-to-hand warrior and hanging with... Oh, there he comes. Ow. Also, I don't think the weapon he has is a shotgun. You are miserable to fight, bud. I'm gonna go over here for a second and see what he does. Oh, hey, Bagman, how's it going? Oh, you came all the way over here. Okay. So far away, it's not even doing damage. Did that hand-to-hand warrior and hanging out with Meeps. Oh. Yeah, Meeps was a pretty fun character. It's a fun idea for a character. It's a robot that, like, the weird noise he makes is actually his name, like, directly or indirectly. Oh, that actually works great if I can get it to happen. Ow. Can I, like, chain whip you? It doesn't do much damage, but you also don't have a lot of hit points, so... Actually, can cheese you out a little bit through this tree. That's actually funny. Disagree with this ruling, Judge. Judge, that actually just hit him? Can you stop it? I wish I had unlimited ammo with an infinite shotgun. Like, the model of the thing he's using is actually a rifle. So I don't know why he gets to use it like a shotgun. Oh, this guy actually got involved for some reason. Or not? Wow, module, you just decided to unlock on. And the bagman got me. Meep and Meep using katana. In this time, these guys being so epic duos and kill them all. Yeah, I mean, Meep is a fun character. If you're going to hang out with somebody, Meep's not a bad choice. Giving him a katana's fun. We never used weapons much, right? We stuck to our hand-to-hand stuff basically the whole time. Katana seem like they are good weapons. It seems like a weapon Meep would enjoy using. I hate how gimmicked a lot of the other hunters are. Like, there's no reason they should be this damage resistant. Like, none. I mean, I know my weapon's not upgraded much, so I mean, that's part of the problem. Also, this run, by the way, it's a little long. Because the boss fight's up there, the next major boss fight, and it's just a little long. It's just a little unnecessarily long. I know it's a FromSoft module, and they love their long run backs for no apparent reason, but... yeah, it just feels like there's no reason this guy should take so little damage from me. By the way, I need to go. Okay, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. I hope Ramadan goes well for you. Hope you're, you know, enjoying your Kenshi if you're still playing it. If not, I hope whatever you're playing now is going well. See you another time. Yeah, good to see you. Stop by anytime. Still here 4 days a week. You have a good one, though. Thanks for hanging out. Just gonna stab this guy in his spine again. Try to remove it. Can you come over here or something? Be careful, good streams. Yeah, I mean, there's only so careful you can be with this nonsensical module. Yeah, he's literally like shooting. I literally hit him and it didn't stagger him. Excuse me? How did that hit me? Yeah, they had to do so much stuff, though, to make the other hunters, like, a threat. They routinely just get to cut their recovery animations in half. They have infinite bullets and stamina. Their weapons, they get to just cheat with their weapons and do stuff you can't. Cool. Yeah, this is just miserable. Oh, did you? Oh. I thought maybe he bugged out. Literally in the middle of being hit and he got to shoot his gun. That's what I'm talking about. I'm out of healing. He dodged and still got hit, but because he was intending to dodge again, they gave him additional free iframes. Oh, that's the stuff that FromSoft just is terrible about. That was one of my biggest issues with Elden Ring, was the constant ability for the NPCs to just ignore all of the rules of combat and do whatever they wanted randomly. That was one of my biggest problems with that module. All the bosses could do it. Most of the normal, just basic enemies could do it. It was terrible in Elden Ring. Still one of my biggest flaws with that whole module is that. Can I get my... Thank you. The only time I think it was ever funny was when I was fighting... What's the guy on the horse? I want to say General Grievous, but it's not General Grievous. The guy on the horse, I don't remember what his name is. Someone here's got to know what I'm talking about. But when you're fighting him, there's some really wacky stuff that can happen. I had a lot of fun with some of that. Some of that fight. Just him and his infinite, like, running from you on his horse was very funny. I know. I also love that guy drops Quicksilver bullets, but he doesn't have a gun. I guess maybe it's like the Quicksilver he uses to power his lantern or his torch or something. Knock that off, please. I'm gonna get stuff. I'm gonna go grab supplies one more time. Excuse you? We're gonna grab the stuff here, and then we'll go try those guys one more time. What time is it? I might take one swing at the boss. I mean, I can bypass them, I guess, so maybe we'll just bypass them and show off the rest of the area. Right now, they're one of the more obnoxious things in that area. Oh, also, I just got 3 more, like, Madmen's, or Insight or whatever. Not sure where that came from, but okay. Hello? Thank you. Still makes me kind of wish I had taken the axe as my starting weapon. I know it's not as fancy, but man, is it sure useful for things. And the raw damage can't be argued. Luckily, this shouldn't take too long. Switch weapons. Yeah, I can't remember what the guy on the horse's name is from Elden Ring. Star Scourge Ladon? Radon. Star Scourge Radon. That's right. Okay, there we go. But yeah, there was some really wacky stuff during that fight. Save the bullet. I guess I do get more XP from doing the execution, though. Kind of worth it. Just for the flair of jumping into the elevator. No other reason. No, I need to send this back up, please. I don't need to leave it down here. One way or the other, it needs to be back on the top area. Yeah, we'll go down there, though, after this Echo, or the Vial run, and then show off the rest of the area. I'm assuming the reason I'm not doing any damage is because my weapon's not leveled up. Well, I set my stop loss just barely in profit. Hold on a second. There's a couple of survivors here. Well, I've set my stop loss just barely in profit. I entered this trade before Bitcoin exploded up, so I'm in profit a lot. I have a spot I'll take half my position out into profit at and see if I could ride this potentially higher for the rest. Makes sense. Take the money you got now and then go half in on potential for more. That way if it goes back down, you're not getting hit too hard by it. Right? That makes sense. Whoop. Maybe not. Oh, I thought I did it too early again. Give me this. I love he just stands there staring into the distance with all of that going on. Okay, turn around. I want to fight you. Okay, I was about to say, we're both going to take turns whiffing until one of us finally lands it. Luckily, the bloodstone shards are kind of useful. So it's not a waste that's what I'm getting, it's just not what I want. That's what I want. So there we go. Through one run through here, we were able to get 18 of them. And then I can use XP to buy the rest. Hi, Crow Mom. I don't know why you're still here. I'm 2 boss fights in. I think you would just disappear by now. Hi. I really need to talk to you. Great. Alright, let's go explore the rest of that area, and then I'll show the boss off for this next area, but I probably won't beat them on the first try. They're a pretty complicated boss, and honestly, I'm doing like no damage right now because this is not an upgraded weapon. I just don't know if I really want to commit resources to it. I think after this next story boss, I think I can go and get the rapier. I think. I'm not 100% sure, though. I think it's after this next boss, though. The other thing I have to remember how to do is actually where I need to go. Because I actually don't remember exactly where I need to go to get to the next area. I'm trying to remember where it's actually at. I need to go now. I know if I go there now, it's a locked door. Maybe I should show that off too, because there is a cutscene for it, so. But I don't actually remember where I need to go to find the locked door. The story beat was mentioned in one of the things we picked up. It mentioned something like the passage to the next area is blocked off by a person who knows the message of the old ways or whatever. I don't remember exactly what the note says now. But that has to do directly with the thing, this next boss fight, basically. You guys suck. You should feel bad. Also, I guess they're technically wearing, like, the kidnapper's armor. So maybe that's why they're so tough, is they're just resistant to melee damage. Because they're wearing actual, like, armor. Hello, Bagman. How's it going? I'm not here. Oh, my God. What happened? Okay. Okay. Well, that's not what I meant to have happen, but that's fine. Did you knock that off? I'm trying to get my stuff. Ow. Why are you even, like, awake? What? It's fine. So, if you come all the way down here... so there's more of these big guys. I think there's 2 of them. Yeah, it looks like there's another one over there. Another thing... Did he see me? Gosh darn it. I was trying to show this area off a little bit. Oh, that actually worked. Okay, cool. So the other thing is, if you look up this way, up on this cliff, how could you possibly hit me from down there? There's like 2 gunmen up on this cliff covering this area that kind of start shooting at you as like an ambush if you don't see it coming, right? You can actually hear the other one shooting at me there. Should you just be cool for once in like your whole life? Oh, I actually got it. Oh, dang it. I flat out killed that guy. Okay, I didn't expect it to do that much. Okay. So yeah, the guy who's shooting at me, up there by where the bagman is, there's a series of cliffs you can drop down to get to where they're at. That's what I was trying to do until that bagman, like, kind of tripped me. Yeah, if you're up here, you can go over here and drop down onto those cliffs. I think there's some items to get up there. God, stop being a jerk. No one wants to deal with you. Stop it. I don't understand why I do no damage to them. Can you just knock it off, too? Everyone is sick of you, by the way. You and all your bagman nonsense. No one cares about it. No one enjoys it. Oh my god. Whatever, Infinite. You infinite bullet hack cheater. Yes. Q. Jeez. But yeah, you drop down off this cliff. If there wasn't a boatload of things up there being absolute cheating jerks. Are you gonna follow me? Really? Can I hit you from here? Man, if only you didn't have iframes, you know? If you didn't have to have iframes in the middle of my attack animations, you know? Oh, let's see. Now you're just, yeah, just drop down, idiot. My theory is that Bitcoin has been respecting this triangle shape it had been bouncing around in. Then recently it broke down below it. Then with this big pump up, It's pushing against the bottom outside edge of the triangle. With how explosive this move was, and also with some bigger indicators, I used turning bullish on more longer time frames. I think people are going to FOMO into this and push it back into the triangle to the top of the inner edge where I'll take profit on half. Fair. It's low. It triggers people to buy in now, thinking this is a good time, which immediately shoots it back up. You're already bought in, so you're gonna go in on those profits. The first step of that upgrade has already happened. Like, that pump up has already happened. You half out, keep your half in there, hope it ride it to the top, and then take another big profit on the other half you left in, right? I think I makes sense. I don't know all the terminology, but... Oh, you're still here. What? Oh, I thought you went further. I thought you went away. Yeah, if this guy wasn't harassing me, I could kill the bagman and make my way down here fairly quietly, but... This series of cheating nonsense that is this area... Luckily, once you kill these guys, they stay dead. In the same way that kind of like Father Gascoigne does. But sadly, I just do, like, no damage. Hard disagree with that ruling, Judge. I wish I had infinite ammo like you. I could also use a rifle as a shotgun, even though that doesn't make any sense. It's not an actual weapon. I love that if even a single one of the pellets hits me, it full staggers me. But I could be in the middle of a combo this guy's slower than, and it won't interrupt him with an honest-to-God full attack. Like right there, I actually hit him, and he didn't get staggered enough to not be able to shoot me. Excuse me? I was fully behind you. There's absolutely no way that should have hit. There's no way that should have hit either. Way outside of this range. In the middle of literally being hit, you get to fire your gun. It doesn't make any sense. It didn't. God, I hate your infinite ammo nonsense. If you had to play by a single rule that I have to play by, you would be nothing. This is my biggest problem with FromSoft. Is this guy is literally supposed to be the same thing I am. He's supposed to be a hunter with, you know, a gun and a weapon, and that's it. But somehow he has infinite ammo, infinite stamina. If he'd have infinite mana if that was a thing he had. Infinite iframes, kind of, depending on how you look at it. Because he gets to attack me in the middle of his, you know, being staggered. God. literally pinned in a corner and I can't land a shot out of him because he has infinite... Oh my god, are you kidding me? He literally has infinite iframes if he feels like it. God, I hate that. This is the stuff that makes... Probably the most frustrating thing from FromSoft is when you're fighting something that is supposed to be the same as you. Like, if I'm fighting a giant boss, that's obnoxious. Because, again, they do also cheat. But when I'm fighting something that's literally the same as me, why isn't it following the same rules I have to follow? There's no reason it should have all this weird extra nonsense. If it's not good at its job, well, it's just gonna die. In the same way that I die if I'm not good at my job. It shouldn't just get magical bonuses. I don't know. I don't get it. I know that the guy who run, like the main programmer or head of projects or whatever from FromSoft is, you know, a huge masochist. I get it. That's his thing. But, like, come on. A little bit of fun, maybe, that isn't just crushing. I don't know. I don't know. Just a little too much unfairness with certain things like this. Yeah, they just have infinite ammo and infinite stamina and infinite magic. So wait, they're the same thing as I am, but they have no limitations whatsoever? Yeah, isn't that fun? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not fun. Well, you're not spending every single resource, every single fight to fight them. So that's why they're you know, they're a challenge. What are you talking about? What are you okay? I mean, obviously you're not okay. Well, see, you didn't spec yourself to be good at this. It's like, what do you... I'm specking myself the only way I can. What are you talking about? Okay, so this is what this is supposed to look like when you don't have 19 people trying to kill you at the same time. Play Battle Brothers where the enemies obey all the same rules as you. No, that's my problem with that module too, by the way. Yeah. They get to just kind of do whatever they want sometimes. I'm going to take 4 attacks this turn. Why? Because I want to. Oh, okay, I guess so. I mean, if that's... okay. You say so. I guess those are the rules or whatever, or not. No one knows. No! God. Stop throwing me camera. You just have to do what I'm asking you to do. You don't have to figure yourself out. You can build to make 4 attacks too. Really? How would you do that? Is there... I guess the only way I can think of to do that would be the one feat that lets you have extra attacks if you kill something. And then you get lucky and actually kill something on your turn. Which is, you know, more RNG technically than it is like a skill. You have my blood echoes? Why do you have my blood echoes? Sir, why do you have my blood echoes? You're like nowhere near where I died. Okay. Oh, they actually dropped a gem. I don't remember what these guys dropped. So anyway, if we don't fight those 2 stupid idiots, you can drop down the side of this, take out the 2 snipers, and then fight these guys unharassed, which is way easier. Oh, what's this? It's one of these things. Ow. Okay, that's fine. That's another fun thing that FromSoft loves to do is, hey, you want this valuable resource that there's very limited numbers of? Yes. Okay, well, we're going to put you into a suicide trap to get you to do it. What? Why would you do that? Well, because it hurts, and I love that. God, okay, whatever. I don't remember what his name is, though. The guy from FromSoft who loves pain so much. Is it Miyazaki, the one from FromSoft? Because there's... I think Miyazaki's the one from FromSoft. Because there's him, and then there's the other guy from Metal Gear Solid. I can't remember what that guy's name is either, though. Whereas the guy from Metal Gear Solid isn't, I don't think, a masochist. He's just, you know, kind of an odd arts guy, which is fine. But the guy from FromSoft, Miyazaki, if that's who I'm thinking of. That guy, man. See, he's got some great, amazing concepts, right? A Hollywood reject? What? No, not what everyone thought Tarantino was going to be. Though there is some argument for a foot fetish on both of them. No, the other guy. Was he rejected from Hollywood? I've never heard that before, but it would make sense since a lot of his modules are basically just like a module that is actually a movie. So it would make sense to me. I whiffed. The whiffing has occurred. Could you knock that off, please? I don't remember what his name is. The guy from Metal Gear Solid. Oh, that scared me. What's that? It's just an emote. It's like, what's going on the screen over there? Okay, never mind. It's the problem with 3 screens and like dancing emotes and stuff. You just occasionally you forget what's happening on one side of them. Haha. Yeah, very clearly my weapon is not leveled up enough for this area. I mean, these are just rifle guys, so they should be taking like boatloads of damage per hit. What's his name though? Kojima? Yes, I think it's Kojima. Yes, he's another one of those like really odd but artistic people. Oh, he went down there and picked up the blood echoes. Odd. Okay, that was an interesting kind of. We both whiffed in odd ways. Not what I meant to do there. Okay. Somehow that caught me. Look, I just want to show this cool area off. Stop being a jerk about it. No, do an attack. And then the next thing I'm going to have to invest in is stamina. Wow, that was garbage. Wow. I don't think that should have hit me, Judge. I think I was very far away from that when that should have not hit me. I wonder what part of the... Maybe part of his back has a hitbox on it? Because, I mean, the attack was, like, on the other side of him from me, so I thought that wouldn't hit me. So the only thing I can think of is when he does that, like, overhead attack, like, part of his back gets part of the hitbox on it when he's, like, back here. So when he swings forward, the hitbox stays on his back, and that's when I came out of the iframes, and it's somehow his back hit me. I bet that's probably what it is he gets an attack box through that whole attack, not just where the blade is, like, the whole length of it. And I touched the back of it where there was no blade or anything, but it's still part of his back, you know? Again, sometimes the hitboxes in this are amazing, and then other times like that, it's like, yep, every part of his body's part of the weapon, even though that doesn't make a lot of sense. All fair. I wish all my part of the body was part of the weapon when I did an attack. Not just, like, half of it. Let's be honest, like, only, like, 2/3 of the weapon, I think, counts as a weapon for the purposes of a hit a lot of the time. And when I get that rapier, you guys are going to be in trouble. I can level it up and actually have it do damage. It's going to be awesome. Hi, bud. How's it going? I don't know why you did that. I was, like, right in front of you. You could have just tried to punch me. That probably would have worked better for you than what's happening now. Okay. We have to have plenty to upgrade that rapier when we get it, by the way, at this point. Okay, that's the normal road, so I need to go over this way. Okay. Okay, good. I was like, wait, did he not die? He had no hit points. Okay, beautiful. Okay, could you please come over here? I need to talk to you. Oh, I actually got him. Nice. This should kill him. It killed him last time. Oh, nope, he has a hit point left. Okay. Great. Alright, one more, bud. Perfect. Oh, there's actually 2 of those things here. There we go. That's just a twin? I thought it was going to be something rarer than that, honestly. Can I just, like, kill you with a bullet? It's doing literally no damage for some reason. Oh my god. Can I help you? Thank you. Jeez. Oh, he dropped another one of those. It would be funny if you could take the duplicates and make a better version of them, but there's nothing like that, I don't think. I think the best you might be able to do is sell them for money. Okay. So now after that nightmare, like I said, this area kind of is rough. We make it to what is like, looks kind of like another church building or something. I don't know if this is meant to just be a normal building or what the purpose of this is. It's also kind of in an odd spot. You have to like run up and go around and then down and all this. Though it is still part of the city, like you can see other buildings around it. Maybe it's like on the edge of the... No, there's a small city over there. So we make our way in here. I don't remember even what this is. Lead elixir, okay. Actually, it's had a silly thought. So then there's this area. If you're a FromSoft veteran, you would think, oh, this looks like a boss fight area. Weirdly, I don't think it is. I do have a really funny thing I want to try right now. So we got this lead elixir, right? A heavy syrup liquid medicine. Temporarily shifts weight to make deflection of attacks easier, but must be used with care, as it slows movement with no change to defense. Its recipe for this mysterious concoction is unknown, but some postulate that it materializes only within the most desperate nightmares. If you take it, I think you don't longer get stunned, but you still take the full damage. But it's supposed to make you, like, really heavy. I have an idea. Let's see something. I doubt it's going to work, but we're going to try something. So, obviously, you see that. We're actually in these. Oh, okay, it's just people in robes, kind of in a weird pose. Also, they have, like, bodies crawling out of the ground up on them, which... could be the little messenger guys, I guess. Though they look very scared of it if that's the case. Like the people in the cloaks or whatever. Don't remember. It's just closed. Oh my god! Okay, well this happened before. Oh, you can actually kind of see it this time. So, there's that thing. So, T12, do you remember the last time that happened? There was the weird blue haziness, and then suddenly we just got picked up and, like, damaged. I don't remember if I died or not. I probably died. And you asked me, someone asked me, if it wasn't you, it was somebody asked me, like, what was that? Is it explained? And yes, it is actually explained. We just saw the vague explanation for it right there. Turns out that is some kind of giant monster thing that picks you up and, like, frenzies you, which is like a mind blast thing, and then just crushes you with their giant hand. We'll get an explanation for what that is a little bit later. And I think it kind of ties into my logic of what's going on. But if I remember correctly, it's not really explained very well in the canonical sort of story. I think in my mind it makes a lot more sense in my head canon, but I'd like to come down here and get my blood echoes back, please. I need to buy a lot of blood syringes. I just wanted to high-five you. Well, I mean, that could be true. They're just really, really bad at it if that's the case. They're just really, really bad at it if that's the case. It's not even close to how you high-five. Hi, how's it going? Would you just be cool? No? No, of course not. Why would you be cool? You're like a weird... You're a weird kidnapping guy. Why would you ever be cool? It's sort of funny to me how if you can stagger them once, you can just chain stagger them like that. It really kind of strikes me as like they weren't ever trained on how to fight a hunter. They're designed just to fight like regular civilians who don't know how to don't know how or can't visceral attack you. Okay, hi, how's it going? When I go this way, you won't fall down. Or if you do fall down, it's fine, because it's easier to get to. Okay. Okay. The other good thing about coming over here is we do get a lot of XP from all of these guys, and it takes a little bit of practice. But between these two guys and the body... I mean, look, we're already at 3,000, and that's from 3 opponents? Slow. There we go. That's the one we want. Dead? Nope. Okay, there we go. Oh, and free blood vials. Nice. Oh, the other guy's still here. I forgot about that. That's okay. Oh, wait, is he still? Oh, he got away. It's fine. He got away. Not a big deal. Alright, great. So we got all of those. The 7,000. I don't know if I can get my blood echoes back. Yeah, but the thing I wanted to try... You can actually vaguely hear... the, like, moving air sound effect that they play when it goes off when you're just kind of standing close to where it's at. Drink this real quick. See how much slower we move? Oh. Oh! Oh, it couldn't actually grab me there. Okay, so the lead elixir actually does help with that. So yeah, this goes off. And then basically what you're supposed to do is we'll get an item, and we bring the item with us here. And if we use the... I'm trying to remember how it works out. It's either you use the item here, it'll prompt you to use it once you have it, or you have it in your inventory and you go over and interact with that creature, and it'll basically take you someplace else. I don't remember which one it is, though. One or the other. We'll figure it out once we get the item. We currently don't have it yet. We talked about the item a little bit earlier. It's the one that anytime you interact with a door, you have a certain percentile chance of being handed an item by the person at the door as a random encounter. And I think there's like 2 that have a higher chance than normal, and then there's one that's guaranteed to give it to you. I don't remember which one it is, though. Oh, I forgot. You guys are, like, here and stuff. I'm just gonna run by you. You suck hard enough, I don't really want to deal with you. Okay, bye. Have fun with your stun gun down there. I have no interest in dealing with it. Fluffy Jaffa, welcome. Battle Brothers my butt? Oh, did I not change the thing over to Bloodborne? Oh, my bad. I thought I changed the thing. My apologies. Yeah, we're doing Bloodborne, everyone. But welcome, Fluffy Jaffa. How you doing? Yeah, this is very much not Battle Brothers. I thought I changed it when I redid when I set up the PS4. My bad. But how you doing? We played Battle Brothers earlier. I start my streams, 3 of my 4 streams, I start with like an hour of it every day. Or every stream, I guess. But how you doing? We're on our 4th run of it. The first one went real badly. The second one went okay and then ended, obviously. Third one went really badly also. Now we're on our 4th one that's going tentatively well. Tentatively well. Are you a big Battle Brothers person? It has been changed, thank you, Ika. I mean, we're already like 15 minutes over time, so... It's like 1 minute of it, or whatever, but... should I level up some stamina?
Welcome. What is?
I don't know. What
Very
is
well,
it?
let me-
What is it to you? Probably. I can get 1 point of endurance. Okay, we'll get 1 point of endurance.
Farewell, good hunter.
Okay, the rest of it I'm just going to buy blood vials with. 22. That'll help us restock. Thank you. Yeah, Fluffy Jaffa. What's your experience level with Battle Brothers at this point? Okay, do I want to try the boss fight? Do I want to try the boss fights? I think there's a couple of gimmicks to it. Numbing Mist is important. We can try the oil urns and the Molotovs on it also. We'll try the boss fight once. No guarantees. Absolutely no promises. Oh, also, let me repair my weapon. I bet this thing is, like, almost broken. Perfect. I don't think I have a better blood gem, but I might have picked something up. Nope. Sadly, no. Okay. We'll go give it a shot. We'll give it 1 shot. Like this. Cathedral Ward. Yes. This boss is actually pretty fun. It has 2 phases, but its second phase isn't actually that much worse than its first phase. Very slightly harder, I guess, but... oh, that's right. I wanted to go do... Actually, there's one other thing we can go do instead. I gotta remember where it's actually at now. Because once we defeat this boss, we basically can't... It's a dead end after the boss. We have to go to another door, but I actually don't remember where that door's at now. Hold on. Maybe we'll go find the door and we'll save the boss for next week. I'm trying to remember where that's at. So I think... Hi, how's it going? You just nod. I didn't want to remove your organs, but you were being kind of a jerk about things, so... Okay, I'm also gonna do this. Okay, okay, so there's that guy. We actually have no reason to go that way. I'm trying to remember now where that other door is actually at. Because this is a dead end. There's like 3 doorways over there. This should lead... Ow! Knock that off. This should lead back down to where we recruited the Lady of the Night, and there's the other guy. Crow. Right. Another one? Seriously? Wow, he just whiffed somehow. He should have absolutely hit me there. I don't know why that missed. I must have been slightly ducked forward or something. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. So this is this area. We did this earlier. So that'll lead around over there. Sorry, I gotta remember where we're actually going after this boss fight. So if I go there first, there's a pretty cool thing that happens. Stupid chair. Not. If I go this way, this takes me over where the tentacle guy is, right? Yeah, there's this guy. Now, can I please lock onto the actual primary threat here? Thank you. The rest of this isn't too much of a concern. Oh, is it over here? Shining coins. Okay, this is it. This is it. So if you're standing here, you can hear the weird, like, punching noises or whatever. In this area that... I can't remember what his name is. The church guy we talked to earlier, he's like, we should be friends and work together. That guy shows up here later, and we'll have to talk to him as part of the rapier area. Is there anything cool? Oh, it's a little bit of foreshadowing some other interesting stuff that's going to happen. Yeah. We'll say that's foreshadowing, and that'll be as vague as I'll be about it. But basically, the boss we're about to fight is going to give us the key for this door.
The password. The password.
Okay. So, I don't remember where the note we read is at, but it says basically something along the lines of that you need the warning of the old church is how the password to that phrase, the motto of the old church is the password to get into the forest or something like that. I can't remember exactly what the hint is. So in order to get the password, we have to defeat the next story boss, and then they'll give us the password. I just couldn't remember where he actually needed to go. Okay. Here, grab some stuff. Also, this kind of shows off this area before things change. So once we defeat this boss, this area changes a lot. Not too much. There's definitely later stuff that's going to change it way more, but it definitely changes. Okay, we'll go try the boss. No guarantees, though. Just run up here. No, I thought that guy would have already been in position. Excuse me. Run by these guys because they suck. Fought them earlier, so I already committed my requirement of beating them one time. We'll try the oil urn and the Molotov thing. No guarantees it's going to do anything here. I don't remember how weak they are to fire. Let's see. Okay, so you can see them down there. Can't remember if you had to wait till the cutscene kicks in. So yeah, boss fight. We have someone way down here. Looks like they're praying or something. I'm praying to something. I don't know what that is on the mantle there. Hi. Are you gonna be cool? I don't think they're gonna be cool, everybody. I'm feeling a distinct lack of coolness on this person's behalf. Please be cool. Your character's just standing here watching all this, by the way, which is very fun. Hello, Vicar Amelia. Light you on fire. Okay, that did okay damage. Not like amazing damage, but more than my basic attacks do. This one's got a little bit weird hitboxes. The problem with this one is their hitboxes are such that they're designed to kind of make them a little bit more of a challenge. Ooh, actually hit her in the face. Oh, I disagree, Judge. Oh, I disagree. I disagree with that one heartily, Judge. Judge, I disagree heartily with that one. Ow. Oh, got a stagger. She hasn't done any of her weirder moves yet. She's got a couple of real odd ones that suck if they hit you. She's been doing more of her vague, basic ones. Ow. That one is one of the ones that sucks. Because she can kind of throw it any time. I don't think I've ever seen her do that before. But she can kind of do that jump back thing anytime she wants. Oh, here we go. Stop that. Does she have a... Oh, well. I've never hit her with an execution before, so I didn't realize you could actually do that. But yeah, she does a healing thing, and if you hit her with the numbing mist, it'll actually stop her from being able to heal. So it does its job even on this boss. Grapple sucks if it hits. As most grapples do. Could you... that off. Oh, I got her. Can I... Oh, no. It was just a... Oh, I did actually, I think. Oh, I did! Nice! I don't think I've ever actually gotten that to work. Can't tell what's going on. Oh, did I get her? Oh, nice. First try. Nice. I didn't think I'd pull that off. I figured one random like hit would hit me or something in there, and I'd end up getting stuck in a... It's really possible to get stuck against a wall with her and have her just combo on top of you and just die. I got very lucky there. Okay, let me light the thing. It's a good way to end this episode, though. We got another boss. We got 2 bosses done. My least favorite boss, and actually a pretty fun, interesting boss. Okay, cutscene. This is a super important one, by the way.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Something, something, blood, yeah. Okay. So what that basically sets up... that went so well, I'm shocked. Let me go see. So I think that should set up all the changes out here. I don't remember if it takes place now or if I have to reset the map once. Basically, after you defeat her... Okay, I have to reset the map once. But after you defeat her, this area goes into mourning that she's dead. So that kind of changes how some of the enemies act and what they do around here. But basically what that's setting up is Master... So this skull is Master Lawrence's skull. This giant monster skull is Master Lawrence's skull. That thing we saw was a memory he had of when he left Bergenworth, which we'll get to kind of next, actually. After he left Bergenworth to go start the Healing Church. And that was Master Wilhelm warning him of like, hey, be careful with what you're doing. Fear the old blood. Which will set up kind of the story, the like arc of what's really going on, I guess, or whatever. Trying to think if there's any other major things I need to like not spoil. I think we'll get into the rest of it probably next week because we're gonna talk about the primary parts of it at this point. I think that basically covers all of the story, the base story. There's some deeper stuff if we go into the Chalice dungeons and all that, but I'm not really worried about that. And the next major story beat won't really happen until... I think after we beat the next two main bosses, the next two required bosses, then we have another story beat. And then that sets up kind of the ending, if I remember correctly. But we can talk about, I guess, basically all the story now. But we'll head back. I'll probably level up another thing of stamina. And then... I think now we're good to go get the rapier. But it's a process. It's not easy. We have to... we have to get invited to go get the rapier.
Welcome home, good hunter.
If you know, you know.
What is it you...
I just need to buy some points into... stamina, please. Or endurance, I guess. Okay. Did it? Let me see. Okay, the price went up. So here's the blood inflation thing I was talking about. So we defeated another main boss, and then the price has gone up again. It was $360. It's now $540. It's not a 100% markup. That's what, 50%? $360. Yeah, it's basically it went up 50%. Just grab a bunch of those. We're gonna need them. The next major story boss is a little annoying, but you can kind of cheese it a little bit. It's not easy though. It is a pretty challenging boss. I don't hate it though. The hardest part with the next boss, honestly, is the run back for it is really, really rough. The run back on the main story boss is very rough. Very rough. But we're gonna have to go do an optional thing first, so we can go do that. It's a pretty fun optional thing. It's like own standalone lore story that has almost nothing to do with the main story whatsoever. Does this unlock anything over here, by the way? Oh, fire paper or bolt paper maybe. That might have unlocked some bolt paper. I don't know if that was there before. Oh, and it also unlocks a new set of armor. Gray Wolf Cap. Attire of the retired hunter Dora? This worn wolf cap was his trademark. Dora is known through his contact with the powder kegs, the heretic of the workshop. He's said to have been uncommonly kind and dreadfully foolish. Jorah felt defeated by the state of Old Yarnum and renounced his hunter's vows. Oh, this is the guy we fought on top of the tower with the machine gun then. Okay, cool. This was the other thing I guess we unlocked with his badge. How much is it? 1, 3, 5. Okay. Yeah, we'll just take it. It looked pretty cool. What was that? What? What was... Oh, because my... Okay, okay, never mind. I was like, what just happened? But... So what happened is I sold my insight to buy that stuff. So the bonus... Born Brothers, Vinyl the Sinful, welcome. You're just catching us at the end. But welcome. We have a point we need to spend on you in Battle Brothers. But how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. But Born Brothers, yeah. I mean, the violence of Battleborn, or Battle Brothers and Bloodborne kind of makes sense to me, right? A lot of bloodletting, lots of crazy monsters running around. Obviously, this is a little bit more steampunk than the other one is, but yeah, dire wolves, werewolves, kind of similar. And there might be werewolves in Battle Brothers, we just haven't seen them yet. But how you doing, Vile the Sinful? Hopefully well. Vile the Sinful, how you doing? Oh wait, no. No, Some Weird Sins is the other one. That's the one we gotta level up. But how you doing? You've come right at the end. Oh, I don't need to buy anything. I just need to show off this last bit of armor and we can wrap her up for the evening. Grave Wolf. How does it actually compare? So it's slightly worse than the regular hunter's hat. Ashen Hunter? It's probably the Ashen Hunter. Ashen Hunter. It's different than the basic one. Fine. Then Ashen Hunter. There we go. That's a look. That's a look. Does good. Recovery from surgery. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. Hopefully, it sounds like everything went well. That's good to hear. Yeah. I mean, you know, at least you have hopefully the ability and the time to just, you know, sit around, recover, and play some of your favorite modules, right? So we do have an eye patch with the glasses, which is an interesting look. Did a bit of math to see if I could sell 5/12 of my position at the spot I'd like to. Hold on to the remaining 7/12. But looks like it'd be a little too much leverage on my account to try carry between days. Fair. I don't know what the limit is. Module Playboy. Yes, hi. It's a look. It does not work with Dr. Devil Cam Handman here, but it is a look. I think the boots, the flare on the boots is a little too much. I think the flare on the boots is a little too much for my tastes. If you could get rid of the flare on the boots and keep the rest of it, it would probably be fine. The other problem is I don't think I have anything else that matches. Like, that's better. That's a little bit better. It's a little bit more organized for me. But yeah, Vile Sinful, it's good to hear that hopefully your surgery went well. Everything's okay. Recovery goes smoothly. And you get to just relax and play some modules. I have another friend of mine going through some weird surgery also right now. And they're a person who likes to stay incredibly busy at all times. And their surgery is literally on their spine. And they hate the fact that they have to lay in bed most of the day. And it's driving them absolutely nuts. I feel bad for them, but there's literally nothing they can do but let their back heal. Trousers? Oh, actually, you know what? Those trousers actually fit really well with that. That's actually not a terrible look. It doesn't look fancy at all. This looks very much like a grizzled hunter who's seen some stuff at this point. But that actually, the gray in the pants and the gray in the top are pretty similar. One's more of a dirty white and the other one's actually more of a charcoal gray, but They're close enough, I don't think, you know, you would notice it unless you're really looking hard. It's not a bad look. It's not a bad look. It's just not what we're going for. Yeah, yeah. Not the look we're going for. Oh, yeah, we also get to... The other thing we get to do is start talking about factions next week. That'll be fun. I don't know a ton about it. I don't know a ton about the factions. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. There we go. But, it's interesting that they're in the module at all, I will say. What pants am I wearing? Wait. Oh. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, these are probably fine. It's a pretty good look overall. But yeah, we'll get to talk about the factions next week. We're gonna meet... We'll probably meet 2 different factions next week, and I think there are... Technically, I think there's like 8 or something like that. But it's kind of weird on how you get introduced to them and how you join them. In the same way that there was factions in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, they do their, like, D&D style, like, chaotic good, chaotic neutral, and chaotic evil alignment system. They kind of do something like that with this, too, but it's really obtuse. You have to really dig into it if you're interested. And of course, it has to do with invading other people's modules, and then you fight them, and if you win, you get a reward, and you can take it back and do stuff with it. We're not going to engage in any of that. Basically, none of that's going to come up. I think the servers are still online for it, but I have no intentions of doing any of that. But we'll talk about it a little bit. Okay, I think we're good, though. Showed off all the weapons. We got 2 bosses defeated, including the one I hate the most. Some leveling up. Unlock story notes. We got a lot to look forward to next week. I'm excited. I think overall that was a very successful... I forgot what I was wearing. A very successful Bloodborne. A very successful Bloodborne. God, this thing fits so weird. They need to, like, attach these in a little bit more so that they don't flop around so much. It's a little too wacky and not nearly as, what would be the term of it? Scary or whatever, since it is supposed to be part of a Halloween costume. Rest mode, perfect. Yeah, a lot of stuff to talk about next week. I don't know, I'm still having a blast. Even with us fighting the worst boss in the module, that stupid Dark Beast Parl thing, which is basically like a lightning cat or whatever. Outside of that, everything else was still fun. And I still can't believe I won that boss fight on the first try with, Vicar Amelia. It can be a hard fight. She hits really hard if you get caught wrong. I'll say that much. Lurkers, thank you. You have the Twitch go around. We always appreciate you. Anybody check the VODs here on Twitch, check the VODs YouTube repository. Also greatly appreciated. Seeing those numbers helps keep me motivated. If you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hilbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. But yeah, everyone, thank you all for hanging out. I hope you all have a good rest of whatever you're up to. And yeah, I think that'll do it. Yeah.